We are bottom bouncing out of Kayak for perch and walleye here on Lake Francis in central Montana. Let's go. Now we just gotta wait for a little bit longer because I've been hearing some thunder this morning, and so I'd rather play it safe than get to the lake, get everything rigged up, ready to go, and then 5 minutes later we gotta pack it up. So we're gonna wait just like another 15-20 minutes ish. It's raining, not too windy, well, it's breezy, but to me, really not that bad. All right, after I'm back to the house, we got the life jacket. When you fish Lake Francis, you can kind of see the end of those trees over there. From shore, from where I parked, go about probably more like 200 yards out. This is where I bust this guy out. Now again, this is an ice fishing transducer, but I found a way that you can get this to work. Depth, sometimes you can just go straight into this little slot right here and just put it in there and it'll get you the depth rather quickly. Sometimes you need to put it over the side so you can kind of see how it's struggling. So put it over the board, right about there. We're in about 8 feet of water more or less. So now that it's got bottom, this is usually when I go ahead and put it back in there. And you can see it's gonna be off, but it's off by about a foot more or less. But again, this will get us, it'll get us close enough. All right, we are in about 23 feet of water. So the wind is coming from the north, so we're gonna paddle into it. It helps us control our speed. Anyway, it's bottom, it'll stop, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna troll into the wind, and then we're gonna set it in our rod holder, and we're going, and we're just gonna watch that rod tip, and we're gonna go ahead and troll about a mile an hour. So this is where things are tough for kayaks. We're going about a mile, 1.4 miles an hour, which is a little fast for bottom bouncing. So once we basically drift back into 23 foot of water, that's when we're gonna go ahead and start using the wind back to our advantage and just trying to control our best as we can our drift. Now, as kayak fishermen, we're going to be facing the wind pretty much every single time we go out, especially if you're in central Montana. You've got to use it to your advantage. If you want to control your speed, go into the wind. If you want to drift, set up the course that you want to drift over and just let the wind push you along. Just keep in mind how fast it's pushing you, and you may need to add a little bit of pedaling or paddling just to increase your speed if needed. It's like I'm seeing a bunch of marks. That was something decent, about like 6 feet of water. That's kind of crazy. It's working perfectly fine. As I talked about earlier, what you may need to do if you're using an ice fishing transducer. Crap, that's a big old, that was something major. Oh shoot. Oh no way, I think we just missed it. Wait, no, it's still on there. It's a perch. Stupid thing. Nah, that guy won't live either. Yeah, these guys are all getting gut hooked. I was gonna say we're gonna get hammered by perch again, aren't we? I think he got off. Oh my gosh, just barely hooked. Nope. This is what you get to deal with, though. You get to deal with the perch trying to rip it off the freaking hook. At this point, I wanted to just say, screw it, just steal it all, so at least I can catch you. But I do think we need to go out deeper. I don't think the walleye are hanging out shallow. Usually by now I've caught one already. I'm gonna keep this off because I just know. I was gonna say, I just know. Oh, well, that's just sad. Another perch. No way. That's a nice perch. We had a nice one following it too. All right, it's time to start headed back in. Go get the kiddos. We're gonna fish our way in. We got about half hour before we need to be all loaded up. The keys that I've learned this year: number 1, find the depths that the fish are at. Number 2, control it slow. There we go. I think oh nope, he's still on there. Little consultation prize at the end of the day. Yeah, as far as Lake Francis goes, oh, we got him right in the eyeball. Yeah, that eye's coming out, buddy. No, it isn't out. Oh. All right, well, he gets to go back home. Hopefully this helped you guys out. The biggest things I could say for kayaking reservoirs, lakes, is drive to where you want to be in the general vicinity of. But yeah, where it's time to head back, we gotta go get the kids. But 1 video every single week. That's my guarantee. I will do 1 video every single week. If there is bad weather for my kayak fishermen, we know if you guys are in central Montana, you know it can get really windy, and when the wind gets really strong, these waves can get pretty sketchy, and these lakes can get pretty scary to be on as a kayak. So when those days do arrive, we've got some other plans to kind of get you that are newer to kayak fishing into this fun sport. I'd love to end on one more perch, but we'll see you guys in the next video if we don't catch something else.